killed before they could ever take their first breath. And just to put that in perspective, my class of 2025 at Dowling is about 350. That number should be 430 something. That's a lot of people that will just never have the chance at life. The freshman class of 2028 they have about 380, but that number should be 475. So these numbers are huge. These are a lot of people that are never getting any chances to grow, to live, to have any sort of experiences. And to put that on a more national scale, there are 69 million people currently alive that are considered Gen Z in the U.S. That number should be closer to 95 million. That's 26 million people. 26 million people that just never got the chance to live. And then even moving on past abortion, 62% of baby boomers, so our grandparents, said that they are okay with the thought that someday their children might euthanize them because they don't want to be a burden. So whatever's going on with the culture in our country is really just not, something is definitely not right. We don't value life the way we should. We often see it more as a burden than as a gift. And it's crazy. Going back towards abortion, for every 10 couples seeking to adopt in the U.S., there's one child available. The process is the part that takes a long time, and it's hard to get a child adopted. But there are more people willing to adopt than children available. So the whole myth about a child being left in foster care for their entire life, the only reason that might be would be because the government would rather spend $700 million on abortion than on adoption. And so these things just, to me, these were kind of what inspired me to come on this trip, really. Because something's got to change. If things keep going like this, I mean, how long until our generations are going to start shrinking and they're going to keep getting smaller and smaller? It doesn't make any sense. And so I guess that's why I came, and that's why I would encourage, I guess it's kind of preaching to the choir a little bit, but that's why I encourage people to come on this trip and to try to get other people to come. And I will say about the trip, I was super impressed with the amount of people that showed up, because even though on the federal level, there is no protection for abortion on the federal level, but people were still willing to travel out to the national capital to show that this is still a huge issue all across the country, and ending Roe v. Wade that wasn't the last step. That was one of the first ones. I guess that's all I really have. Thanks.
Powerful.